dressed for success coming into this tough contest tonight on the road. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long playoff drought. Devin Booker says it's been a long time coming. Basketball and life relate to each other, and that's how I grew up. It's through basketball. I kept my head down, kept working, and it finally paid off. Kevin, is that deep enough for you?
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Josh Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have division. And conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
Pass to Cunningham. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Pass to Bay. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Now here's Paul. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Bay. Bridges with the board.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Yes, that goes in. And here are the Pistons now. The pass to Cunningham. Here's Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And I feel like Josh Jackson is proof that the right mindset can go a long way for a player who wants to improve himself.
Oh, yeah, Greg, I think he took criticism about his game to heart and looked for ways to grow. Then he put in the work, and now he's performing at a higher level because of it.
And the first one drops.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
He's off on the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outer dishes to Booker. Shoots over Bay. No good from Booker. Bay against Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So it's the Pistons now. Crowder against Grant. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. The 3, Bridges. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Bay. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
He kicks to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Stewart with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Passes to Ayton. Lets it go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now, here's Cunningham. Last game out, he had 40 points. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Jackson against Booker. Cunningham kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Booker outside. Here's the three. A shot off that time. And Detroit the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime, but they ran out of gas.
Now Ayton, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
On the wing, Jackson. 5 points in the game. Can't hit from 12.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D, blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Here's Booker after Josh Jackson's bucket. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
To the middle, Stewart trying to get open. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Grant also knows how to score on tough defense. Got to hit him harder than that.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
The free throw drops for Grant. Well, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
Yeah, he's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but he makes a lot of threes. You can trust him to come up and points out there on the floor.
And the shot is good.
You can't keep CP3 down. I mean, even when you body him up.
Booker against Jackson. That miss is his fourth this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Cunningham passes to Stewart. On target from 13 feet. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Detroit.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
The Pistons lead it. And here's Bay. 14 points from him the last game against Portland.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Kaminsky comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul.
And he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Joseph with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Good! And the Pistons lead by 4.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now here's Booker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Booker's got 6.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Lets it go from 11. Shot by Joseph, no good. Suns have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Olynyk with the steal. Hayes the pass to Joseph. Here's Diallo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Hayes. And he overshot that one, missing. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. The dish to McGee. Booker looking around. Here's Payne. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Now Joseph. Now here's Olynyk. And here's Diallo. 5 on the clock and taken away by Johnson. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. McGee's shot is off. And, well, Detroit shooting 42% to begin this game. To the paint, here's Joseph. Second shot opportunity. Count the basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker against Wild. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
The 2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Payton, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Hayes with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Dishes to Payton. McGee in the corner. Pass to Kaminsky. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clock is at 3. Here's Payton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now the Pistons with it. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Olynyk. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Jackson, he's checked in for Hayes. And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
Now here's Payton. McGee trying to break free. And the basket by Payton. Pistons leading by 3. Joseph, the pass to Lyles. Inside. Here's Diallo. That shot off the mark. Good D by Johnson. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Kaminsky. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Now look, guys try to get physical with Kaminsky, but he has the body control and focus to finish through the contact.
Down low. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. Over Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I mean, at 7 feet tall, Kaminsky is a load down there. He's good at drawing fouls.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Look, he's one of those rare bigs who can score from anywhere. Kaminsky hasn't been as good of a free throw shooter as one might expect.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. The pass to Diallo. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Payton outside. 12 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Payne. Over Joseph. Misses the step-back jump shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Payton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 2-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. And Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Basket counts. Diallo's got his first basket of the night. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't say one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider, man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis. Milwaukee, I want to see the Greek Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
Kaminsky misses. Pistons trailed by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. Rebound by Johnson.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Payne. He shoots again. Count it. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Grant comes in for Lyles. Bays checked in for Diallo. And it's Cunningham in for Corey Joseph. Ayton finds Payton. Shoots over Grant. No good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Free throw good, Stewart. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And the competitive nature of Paul, even when he's covered, he still goes right at the defense.
Here's Jackson. Payton with some nice D. Phoenix leading by 4. Launches it. And it's Paul missing.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Stewart. The layup missed. For Phoenix, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Bridges misses. Pistons trailed by 4. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Now Paul. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Cunningham. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Cunningham. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And it's good for 2.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Paul. Suns leading by 6. Now, here's Ayton. A 26-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And don't forget about the work he did on the board. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Jackson passes to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. He gets that one. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Payton attacking. Ayton. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Takes it inside, and Jackson gets it to go. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Ayton dishes to Paul. Over Cunningham, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Even when you pressure Paul, he stays calm. That's scary.
And here's Cunningham, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Jackson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right wing, over Grant. Paul's shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Frank Jackson. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 6. Oh, Ayton in position. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Cunningham kicks to Jackson. From 10 feet out, count that bucket. 9 points for Josh Jackson.
And for a guy his size, Jackson has some nice handles, able to carve out there a beautiful scoring opportunity.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Grant, over Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
The free throw drops for Grant. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed, a dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
For three, Booker, good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Crowder with the steal. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Good from Cunningham. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Bridges outside, and Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Stewart with the steal. Inside, here's Grant. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Booker the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker, covered by Hayes. A nice shot by Booker.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham with it. Chris Paul covering. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded close. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. He doesn't get the second one. Suns leading by 6. Payne with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Good on the shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Olynyk. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's showing more grit on the glass. I mean, you'd like to see that from Olynyk.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Joseph, he's checked in for Cunningham. that one falls for Olynyk. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Chris, for Killian Hayes, it's about finding his comfort zone. Knows he can be a great player if he works hard.
Yeah, and when Hayes is healthy, he's a dynamic player. 6'5" point guard with terrific versatility. The upside he has is pretty enticing as well.
The first free throw is good. Diallo's checked in for Detroit. Hayes hits them both. Here's Payne. He has 6. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Puts it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's Joseph. Hits the close-range jumper. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Joseph. Passes it to Kaminsky. Now Booker. He's got 13. And the basket by Kaminsky.
He's learning all the tricks. Kaminsky with the perfect roll off the screen.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Diallo.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Joseph finds Olynyk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on that. And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Johnson. Payne up top. He's covered by Joseph. Payne's shot is good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Outside, Joseph. Pulls it up. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks could be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we do.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Pistons trailed by 4. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Bay in at the 3. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Booker with no one around. No good from outside. Now the Pistons with it. And here's Jackson. Shoots over Crowder. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Pistons.
And Jackson sinks these shots with consistency. Even when the D is there, he has an innate ability to keep that focus on the basket.
Here's Paul. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Puts it up off the inbound. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Jackson atop the key. For the tie. Rejected by Booker for the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Ayton gets double teamed. And he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got 10.
And he's just bullying his way around the paint. Ayton with those broad shoulders and that great strength.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Jackson misses.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Jackson against Booker. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. The shot's good from Paul. 11 points in the game.
That's the guy you want running the pick and roll. Paul's decision-making is great in those sets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he drives in. Grant kicks to Bay. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bay's got his first points of the game.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And this is what makes Paul an elite player. I mean, he can take over a game with his passing and scoring.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Cunningham dishes it to Jackson. It's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Bridges outside. He kicks it to Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Frank Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Stewart down low. Defended by Paul. 2 points. That one goes. Stewart's got 9.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good off the back rim and in.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Diallo's checked in for Frank Jackson. Ayton hits them both. Pistons trail by 7. Diallo finds Stewart. There's the pass to Cunningham. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. driving the lane. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Some solid D from Paul.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
The Suns have not yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Paul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal. That's one thing I know about CP3.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A nice shot by Booker.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Diallo. Will it go? That one goes in. Diallo's got 6 points. Suns leading by 11. Paul outside. Down low. Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at Kaminsky, an under-the-radar athlete, someone who draws defenders into him because of his size.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
There's Diallo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls, and the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Diallo hits them both. Suns leading by 10. Payne looking around. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Kept alive, a second chance effort. Bay, no good.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Payne passes to McGee. Over Joseph. McGee's shot is off. Pistons trail by 10. Over to the wing. Here's Hayes. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Payne. They get it again, and it's blocked. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Olenek is checked in for Detroit. Pistons shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Stewart with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Shoots a three, and with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hayes. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker inside, Hayes on him. Driving in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
First one falls for him.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Payne hits them both. Hayes with it. 5 points in the game. And there it is for him. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Payne. Softly drops in the floater. Payne's got 14 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Passes it to Stewart. Feeds to Hayes. Over Booker. Hayes, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Pass to Kaminsky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Killian Hayes. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Olenek up top. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And Booker kicks to Payne. Back to Booker from deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He may never be the most dominant rebounder in the league, but Kaminsky may become one of the smartest.
For Phoenix, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Joseph. 8 points for him. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Payne. Bridges left side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Joseph. Kicks it to Hayes. Looking to end the run, and that one drops for him. Olynyk's got 11 points.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Payne with it. Joseph on him. Payne can't hit. Pistons trailed by 10. Pass to Stewart. Back to Olynyk. Joseph against Kaminsky. Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Now here's Payne. 14 points for him. No good from the low block. High post Stewart. McGee's there. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Oh, and the scoring from Olynyk adding up. He's got it going.
Suns leading by 6. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. Rebound by Olynyk.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
Hayes finds Jackson. And it's Joseph in the corner. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Suns. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Bridges, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Joseph following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Misses from short range. Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton gets double-teamed. That's good from Payne on the assist by Ayton. And the Suns lead by 10.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Stewart. 9 feet out. Payne's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead. And, well, Detroit shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Joseph. The shot comes out. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder comes in for Frank Kaminsky, and Paul subbed in for Payne. And then for Detroit, Bays checked in for Stewart, and it's Cunningham in for Joseph. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Booker. And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk. Now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
Booker the pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Bridges. He doesn't hit that one. Pistons trailed by 12. And Olynyk kicks to Cunningham. Jackson up top, defended by Booker. Clock at 6. From the stripe, Jackson misses.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Cunningham passes to Jackson. Passes it to Bay. He kicks to Cunningham. Over Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Offensive rebound. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them. Just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
Cunningham passes to Bay. Kicks it out to Grant. Olynyk with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Cunningham. Now Bay lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
On the wing, Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointers off the mark.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Here's Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
One shot.
Suns leading by 10. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton gets double teamed. Paul, count that one. 16 points for Chris Paul.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Cunningham. From down in the low post, it goes. For Phoenix, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Paul surveying the floor. And the pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the open look.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
You can tell Paul is used to playing against physical defense. You got to do more than that to slow him down.
Outside Jackson from beyond the arc, and another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix leading by 7. Booker outside. There's the dish to Paul. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Olynyk. Dishes it to Cunningham. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Stewart checked in for Olynyk. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Booker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pistons trailed by 9. Jackson deciding where to go with it over Paul. Again, the Pistons score.
And when Jackson catches fire, watch out. A super confident guy who feels like he can get his shot anytime he wants.
Now here's Paul. No good on that one. Bridges against Bay. Now Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 7. Rebound by the Pistons. Bay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cunningham with it. Ayton's there. The fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, it makes him a lot more effective when his mid-range shot is dropped.
Ayton in the high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Ayton hits them both. Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham looking it over. They get a hand on it. Crowder with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 20 points for Chris Paul. Now, here's Cunningham. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Passes it to Ayton. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Jackson. Another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, I tell you, Jackson is an aggressive player, always seeking out contact, especially while he's shooting.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Jackson hits both of them. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ayton, good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it open, he's taken it.
Grant goes in, can't hit from in close. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Bridges. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that one falls for Bridges. Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham with it. Chris Paul covering. Pass to Grant. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Paul. The 10-foot finds the target. 22 points for Chris Paul.
So crafty inside. I mean, Paul's been successful for many years at challenging the heart of your defense.
Grant the pass to Cunningham. Basket good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. And yes, it's good.
His in-between game, it's a major surprise when Paul doesn't knock that shot down.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Paul. And there's the pass to Grant. Stewart trying to get open. And there's Grant on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him from 20 feet out. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ayton's got 29.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Pass to Grant. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Phoenix.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for DeAndre Ayton.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Jackson, sweet little floater.
And adding wrinkles to his offense. If Jackson is making that floater, it's going to make things hard for the defense.
Now here's Paul. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Booker. And that one is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best
when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.